but we got smashed, but we got smashed, bros, though.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up? It's your boy Levelhead back with another Live and Level Gamers podcast. We in 2026, people. What's up, people? What's up, Keith? K-Bone? What's good?
What up? Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year's.
Happy 2-week-old New Year's. We 2 weeks behind. Everybody was texting me last week, oh, we not having the podcast tonight. I'm like, no, man. We out of town, people traveling. What's up, Comic Book Crunch? Welcome to the show. He said, what's up? Finally back. Yes, sir. We are in these internet streets, beating inside the inner side of your eardrum. What's good? So, we in 2026. Got a little bit to discuss on tonight. Had a little hiatus. Talked to the fellas, man. Trying to get into the groove of the new year. You know what I'm saying? And everything, you know, trying to look optimistic about things. You know how it is. So we trying to get into the swing of things. But man, it's been a minute, bro. I really missed y'all over these last 3-4 weeks. How long have we been gone? At least 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, at least 3.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we do talk in the chat, so it ain't really like I'm not engaging you guys. But I guess I missed the podcast. I guess that's what it was. So we're gonna talk about a few things, man. We're gonna give our thoughts about what we are expecting for 2026. We're gonna talk about is Switch 2 in trouble? We also gonna talk about these GPUs and the craze around AI taking all the little graphics cards. Keith, what you feeling about that, bro? What you gonna have to say about that?
Man, listen, I'm in the market. I'm gonna take advantage of some of this new AI, but we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
Your hobby just got way more expensive.
Bro,
Man.
I looked at this graphics card I got up here on this thumbnail, man, and that's the real price.
What is that? 5090?
Brother, don't out me in front of everybody live on the show. I have no idea. It's a black game. I know it's NVIDIA. That's all I can tell you. I know that mug is 8,000. That's a car. That's a little nice Malibu or something getting around here. So man, I was like $8,999. That's real prices. That's not a joke. So yeah, man, we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna also, like I said, give our predictions. But what's been good, man? What has been good? 2025. We in 2026. 2 weeks in. The goofy is already commencing. But despite all that, we are here. We're in the land of the living. God has given us air in our lungs and still got the activity of our limbs. So we are still blessed. So how y'all been, man? I missed you guys on the podcast. We've been talking behind the scenes, but I missed you guys doing the podcast. I wanted to do the podcast last night. Nia last week. Welcome to the show. We're trying to let y'all get in here. I know y'all still. Are they having it? Are they coming back? Yeah, we coming back. I gotta address some things too, man. Angry Vigilante, I'm coming your way, sir. I'm coming your way, my friend.
Are you coming singing, or are you coming? How are you getting there?
I'm coming. No. I'm gonna be responding to a video of his. Now,
okay.
You know I like Angry Vigilante, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, they got a whole song about us, man. I mean, who else got a whole song written about them? Shoot,
yeah, internet street. I forgot about that. He did have a song. But no, man. We gotta talk about this, bro. We might touch.
Live
Go ahead.
Level Gamers podcast. I was like, Vigilante. No, he's saying
Yeah, man,
that's not what he said at all.
I was kind of I was like, okay, this is different. So I was kind of
This is different. It's different.
yeah. I was a little like what's the word? Appreciative. No, that ain't the word I'm looking for.
Perplexed? You like that word? I don't
That
know.
was
Which
one, but
what word
no,
you want?
when you appreciate what somebody doing humble at the
Gracious?
same time. I was
Gracious? No,
That ain't it either. That's not hitting it.
that ain't it. All right. We'll
Come on,
find the
man.
word eventually.
You know the lexicon. You know you the dictionary guy. What word am I? Where's D2K
I
when we
was
need him?
saying confuddled, confused.
No, on a positive tip. On a positive tip.
No, like confused. Like, wait, he
That's
made
the
a song
word.
about?
I was appreciative of it, but I was a little like, okay,
It
what's
sound
going
like T.I.
on?
over there with a
I
big
was
word.
appreciative. I was
I
I'm
was
gonna
a
have to
bit
look up some
trepidatious
synonyms.
about the song, and then I heard it, and I was like, "Yeah, pimping." I can't do no Ti.
Okay, that was a bad T.I., bro.
But then I'm just sitting like, I'm like, but who makes a song about? I was so glad I saw him make songs
Hey.
about other groups. I was like, okay, at least it ain't just us.
This is level head. You heard the man say.
I make songs too. Angry Vigilante. I don't know if I'll make a song on you though. But I gotta respond to you, man. I gotta come your way. But I'm gonna do it in a respectful way. Because if this was Nintendo, I will be going in. I'm trying to told you. But it's you. I got a little love for you, sir. So I'm going to treat you a little bit of respect. But we're going to have a conversation. I was working on it last night. I just got tired. And I was like, you know what? I got time. I got a little time. I'll get it out. Probably next week I have my response to you. But anyway, welcome to the show. Man. Dude, have y'all been seeing all these teasers for?
I've watched every last one of them.
Brother, these things been good, man.
Every last one of them.
These been so freaking good. The last one I saw with the Black Panther, I'm like, and he meeting up with the Fantastic Four. I was like, oh, the one with Thor was good. Thor is back to being Thor.
The best one was the X-Men one. That was.
I haven't seen the X-Men. So was that real?
You gotta see that one.
Wait.
I ain't telling you nothing.
Wait.
You gotta watch that one.
Wait. Is that the one where you hear a Professor Xavier talking?
Mm-hmm. And somebody else talking.
Is it Magneto?
I just want to know if it Denzel Washington.
No. They doing it. They bring all the originals back.
Yeah, and is they kind of zooming around the mansion?
Yes.
And then at the end, you see Cyclops blast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did see it. I thought it was AI. I wasn't for sure.
No, that was that blast is comic book Cyclops.
Yeah, absolutely. That wise man. Yeah, it was.
That is comic book, and I'm so happy they did it.
Dang, that whole time I was looking at that, I thought it was fake.
That's real, bro.
Somebody
that is real.
What's up, Alan Steed? I saw you in here, sir. Happy New Year. Yes, we are here. We're just getting back into the groove of things, man. We've been out for a minute. So we're just trying to get back into the groove, give you guys a little time to get up in here. Because we're going to do what you've been gaming on. We got a little bit to talk about. I got a lot of bit to talk about what I've been gaming on. But anything else that has taken place that we need to discuss, or have we broke the ice, so to speak?
Yeah, I just want to say that I was in BR, Baton Rouge, last week. That's one of the reasons why we didn't have it.
For shizzle.
That is the reason why we didn't have
it. That is the reason. No, because K-Bone couldn't make it either.
Well, I was going to cancel because I wanted all of us here. I was like, K-Bone, we just going to sit out because it ain't the same without Mr. Norris here, man. It wouldn't be the same.
For sure.
I can't K-Bone to hold this show up. That's us two. We're going to be arguing for too long. I can't do that.
Nah, y'all don't even argue no more.
I'm messing with K-Bub. Man,
I know he is.
You got a new argument partner.
I'm trying to get back into the groove, man. Let me find my niche. I gotta.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I don't let him have his piece.
I gotta
Let him
find my
have his
niche.
piece.
It's been 3 weeks. Let me see if I still got those.
You do
those
whatever
jabs.
you gotta do.
I gotta see if I still got the jabs, man.
Whatever makes you happy.
What's up, Matt Jazz? Welcome to the show. Let them know. Send this out. We are here. The podcast. Forget about those numbers. We know who the best is. Yep. Anyway, let me stop saying
Animal Crossing. What is going on here?
They just got to put out a new update, man.
Yeah, the Switch 2 edition. So anyway, with that being said,
you know what? Let me calm down.
We have broke the ice. My boy's tired, so we don't want to keep K-Bum on here too long. Old man's problem, so he need to get his sleep tonight.
Sure.
So
Sure.
let's get on. Let's go to what you've been gaming on. Let's go. Yeah. You know what time it is? It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on. All right. K-Bum, you see what Nia said down there? K-Bum hating on the first podcast.
Already responded.
What you say, man? So anyway, I know we've been off the cast for a minute, so I'm pretty sure we got a lot of gaming in over these last few weeks. So who want to take the floor first? What you been gaming on? K-Bum, Keith, who want to go?
I'll go.
I'll probably be the quickest.
Well, go ahead, K-Bum.
You got it. I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, mine probably be the quickest. So really quickly, what I've been gaming on, just going through Marvel Rivals. Been playing that as usual. They just announced a new character. Deadpool is going in his new season, and he looks crazy. First character that actually plays all three. What word is that? Plays all three character types: tank, DPS, and support. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited for that. Playing 2K still. Playing that. The homies have been getting in doing the vacation time. That's what I've been getting in. I have not played my Switch at all this new year. I have not turned the Switch on. I don't even know where I did with it. I got to find it. It's somewhere around here. So I've not had a chance to play the Switch this new year. But I did get a chance to play it before the new year. And there is a new game that I did play.
Come
on the Switch too. And I have to use this podcast to talk about this game. So it was recommended to me by a friend. Somebody real close to me. Somebody that I trusted. Somebody that I just knew understood me. You would say understood me in a type of way that makes you love him. You know? Makes you want to have his kids. That type of love, I thought.
Wait a minute.
For me.
Wait a minute.
I heard somebody say it. It wasn't me. I heard somebody say.
Stop. Wait a minute, bro.
Let me get to my point.
Man.
Off the train.
Let me get to my point. I don't want to have his kids, but I heard somebody did.
Emergency man down. I don't know what's going on.
We starting off
somebody
the year.
Wow.
Go ahead,
this recommendation.
Fix that.
This recommendation was by no other than my homie, my brother, Mr. Keith Norris.
There you go.
And I said, you know what? He has been asking me to play this game for months, and every podcast we get,
Comic Book Crunch said,
come and say,
I'm
I'm out. every podcast
I
we
don't
get,
blame you, bro. I don't
he
blame
is
you at all.
asking me, but have you played that Emio? I said, have you played that Emio? But you know what podcast? You know what I did? I played that Emio. And my Lord, that is the boringest game I have ever played in my entire life. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Are we reading?
Add Nia on that to that list too, K-Ball, of people who recommend.
Are we reading? Do I have to pay close attention to every word, or I may miss a detail?
Yes.
Do I have to click the same conversation button 8 times because he might say something different? Do I have to click around a static background to find the object of interest? There I say, my friends, you have to do all of these things in this very boring game. I didn't make it out the tutorial. I didn't make it out. I couldn't do it. I know story-driven games is my realm of gaming. But if I wanted to read a book, I would have. And that is what Emio is. I'm shout out to the people who enjoy these type of games. Big props to the people who can stay awake and click a static screen for gameplay. You guys are the real MVP.
Thank you.
But I will stick to my ball and gun games because that entertains me. And you Emio fans can continue to have your Emio and press your static screens and talk to that police officer 15 times and ask him all the questions until you have reached a conclusion of this case. K-Bomb out.
Look, man, I you know what? When you said talking to this officer, bro, that's what took me out. Like, bro, I can't do it. Shots out to Kawan. Welcome to the show, bro. Yes, sir. We are busy. That's right. We in these streets in 2026. I gotta get used to saying 2026, man. But Emio, huh, K-Ball? Emio? Emio was a no-go?
I trusted my friend. I trusted my friend.
Keith typically has good taste in games. I don't know what they was talking about with that one. I mean, you don't typically go wrong with Keith, but we went left with that one. But anyway, Keith. The floor is yours, man. What have you been gaming on?
First of all, you were not supposed to play that game by yourself. You were supposed to play it with your wife so y'all could have a bonding moment and y'all could connect on this beautiful, crazy story that you were going to go on. But you know what? It is what it is. You missed out. That was a beautiful moment of bonding that y'all could have did together on your Switch/Switch 2.
You are correct. I missed out on some good sleep. You are absolutely correct. I missed out.
Get it how you get it. All right. So what have I been gaming on? I tell you what I haven't been gaming on, and that is the PC. I didn't turn my PC on until my son wanted to come play Roblox. Dad, can I play Roblox on your computer? Sure, man. I'm not doing anything with it. But I did end up buying Tales of Arise and Biomutant. I have yet to play Biomutant at all, and I've started Tales of Arise. And that's it. And that is the end of my journey with PC over the break.
Now, no more Emio? No, sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Let me get to my list of games. If I can. Where my name at? There I am.
You may.
I have been gaming on Switch 2. Mainly 2 games, in a single series, but I've been gaming on Switch 2, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. I finally concluded Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Finally, I have played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 from start to finish with a little help in between. And then I went on and I finished the game. And I must say, that game had me in a Reggie Miller had me in a chokehold.
Not he actually did the motion over there. I can't see him, but I felt it.
That game had me in a chokehold. I was playing that game every chance I could, and when I couldn't play it, I was missing it. The story, you say you want a story game, you say you want voice acting. I present to you Xenoblade Chronicles 3, or 1, 2, and 3, actually, but specifically for 3. Very convoluted story. A lot of things that I didn't understand that you probably, if you don't want to go back and play those older games, you probably want to get on the YouTube video and watch it. But as I continued to play and continued to understand the combat, it became so much more impactful. And I really just got better at the game, and I got better with the meta of the game. With a little coaching from Nia, you need to play with other characters. So similar to your game, K-Bomb, Marvel Rivals, you have different types. So you got the defender, you got the attacker, and you got the healer. Those are your 3. And when I first started the game, I played as an attacker. Then later on, I switched to a healer because all of my people were dying so much. And then at the very end, I switched to a defender, and I was able to learn the different types of gameplays and different types of things that you need to be doing. Like aggro, which are defenders. You want the enemy to face you because you typically have the best defense and you typically have the best HP. Am I boring you so far? Anyways, with the story,
is this sir a turn-based strategy game? My good
no,
sir.
it is not turn-based.
It is a real-time strategy game, my good sir.
No, but it's really it's different.
Is this, my sir, a different game? No.
It's definitely JRPG, 1000% JRPG, but it's a different type of combat system. But you get the hang of it, and it begins to make sense. And like I said, the story's convoluted, but I'll just say this: when I did go and watch some like recaps of it, just so I can understand, I've seen so many people get so emotional and crying about this story that it really touched people, man. So
This is Xenoblade?
This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Okay. So I enjoyed the game so much that I spent $30 additional and bought the DLC called Future Redeemed. I played through it. It predates this game by several years. And that was fun, but the gameplay was slightly different because you didn't have what you call an Ouroboros. Like basically the people in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, they can connect and turn into these Ouroboros, like these powerful, how can I say it? It's like let's say they get into their Power Ranger mode or whatever, you know what I mean? But in this game, that wasn't a thing yet. It was coming about, but it wasn't a thing. So you didn't have that mechanic in this game. So you had to learn to fight a different way. But Future Redeemed, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because I don't want to take up too much time. Great games. And then Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Finally, I rolled credits on this game as well. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Very different combat system. Same universe, I guess. Very different combat system. There's a 13th chapter that I did not get through. I just watched the video. I was done with that game in that storyline. Let's see what else that's pretty much what I played. I just tested a lot of games. I did buy Kingdom Come Deliverance for the Switch Royal Edition. It was on sale.
You paid money for it? Dollar bills?
It was $5. I am hoping that they get a Switch 2 edition. That would be great for that game. What else did I play? other than Xenoblade because that pretty much had me in the chokehold. I did buy Doom Eternal. It was $9.99, hoping it also gets a Switch 2 edition. Yeah, Nia Fusion. Huh? Anyways, I did just try out EA Sports Madden NFL 26 for the Switch 2. From my brief, and I mean very brief experience, that game was choppy. I'm sorry, level. It looked good. It looked good. The contrast, the movement, and everything. But
What you apologizing to me for?
it was quite choppy because I think you was champion that game. I don't know.
I said it was choppy.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
And the last thing I'll mention is Switch Sports. Now I haven't personally been playing Switch Sports. No, two more games. I'm gonna say Switch Sports. My kids have been playing Switch Sports. So I'm in IT. So at my job for like 2 or 3 years, I've had a projector sitting under my desk, and I've never touched it. And I just got that new TV, and they play Switch Sports on my Switch 2, and they was having fun slinging the tennis racket. And I'm like, oh no, heck no. So I went and got that projector and put it in my kitchen, put it on the wall, hooked up the old Switch, put Switch Sports on there, bought them some new Joy-Cons, and they have been playing Switch Sports on the wall, and they're loving it. But they were not finna mess up my TV. It slip out their hand, and then I have to hurt one of the little kids.
The OLED?
The OLED. No, you're not finna play no Switch. You're not playing no Switch.
Go sit down and kick rocks.
Yeah. Okay. In the last game, I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I miss y'all. I gotta get all this out. The last game, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. The demo was
Dragon Quest.
Absolutely. The demo was released, I believe, last week. Now it took me a minute to get through the demo because I've been working so much. Like I told you, I was in Baton Rouge and trying to do all that, then trying to play this game on top of that. And there's a lot of reading and there's voice acting, but there's a lot of reading. I couldn't get through it, but I finally got through it. And I'll just say this, I can't wait to play this game. The music was great. The characters look good. The graphics look great. I can't wait to explore this world. This is a game that that's been redone once already on the 3DS, and now they're reimagining it again. And I'm happy to be in my RPG era because we finna go hard. We got other games coming out, but right now we in the RPG era, and yeah, that's what I've been gaming on. I think.
Okay.
That's everything.
Mr. Norris. Okay, so we've been away from each other for a long time. It's been so long. But anyway, I'm going to get out a few, and I'm going to explain why I'm going this route first. So, as y'all know, this year was my year to test out the Switch 2 in big family settings. I got an opportunity to test it out over the summer when we all went out to Branson, but it wasn't many gamers in that bunch. It was just pretty much me and my brother-in-law. And it seemed to, satisfy all the, the itches, because typically with the Switch, depending on what the game was, they didn't want to play it on that. So we could play Mario Kart all day or Wii Sports or Switch Sports all day. But when it came to like NBA 2K and Madden, which Madden wasn't on there, we need PlayStation 5, Xbox, some of that ilk. So it seemed to go over well in Branson. So, but this was going to be the real tester. Was going to be over the Christmas holidays at my in-laws' house because I was going to have my nephew Squid coming through and different ones who have Squid.
What? Squid?
Yeah, we call him Squid, little Randy. So he's going to come through and different ones.
Randy? I'm sorry.
So, they're going to be coming through. What's up, Jared, man? What's up? So this is my opportunity, and this is the reason why I went on and bought NBA 2K 25. I did catch it on sale, though. But I went on and bought NBA 2K 26 for the Switch 2 because I wanted to see. And my nephew has a PlayStation 5. So I knew it was going to be a PlayStation 5 there, and I knew he would have NBA 2K 26. So this would be a perfect opportunity to test the waters and to see how it was going to, be received. Now, when I got there, he was already anticipating Switch 2. This was shocking to me. He's like, I heard you got the Switch 2. I like, yeah. He's like, man, I've been wanting to check it out, see what it's about. Now, with the Switch, he wasn't like that. So I was kind of shocked. My nephew's about 20-something years old because I was a little shocked. So, you know what I'm saying? We played some of everything. We played WWE. We played Street Fighter 6. We played Mario Kart World, and they really got into Mario Kart World. We played Madden. We played NBA 2K26 and all the games that we just going through. And so I'm asking him, so how I feel? What you think? He's like, it feel good. It look good, man. I said, can you tell the difference between the PlayStation 5 and the Switch 2? He was like, no, not really. I mean, he said it's quicker. It feel like on Madden, he felt like it was the shooting was a little quicker than what he was used to on the PlayStation 5, which I believe it was the analog triggers not being there, being digital triggers may be what he was feeling, because PlayStation 5 does have that haptic feedback. But everything else, he was like, I really don't see a difference. And I was like, you don't feel the 60 versus 30? He was like, not really. But I was like, maybe he don't really know that type of stuff to really be able to feel it. So my brother-in-law, Chris, and different ones, everybody playing it, and they was like, man, Chris just bought him a PlayStation 5. And I was like, what you think? He's like, bruh, it feel good. It looks good. This is great. So I'm here to say, hey, man, Switch 2 was pretty much what they played. They didn't even hook up the PlayStation 5. I was kind of shocked. So the Switch 2 held its own. So that was
not in my house. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. It held its own over the weekend, man. They also got to witness me play some new games. And I'm going to start, well, I end on one game before I get there. But so I told you guys that for my Christmas gift, I requested 2 games. And the Lord is so good. Praise Jesus. He's really good. Because my request went to no other than my own son. So my own son got my
that grown man.
Yeah, that grown man pulled my name. And so I got both of the gifts that I requested, and those gifts were Assassin's Creed Shadows for the Switch 2 and Ghost of Yote for the PlayStation 5. And your boy got both of them. Now, I started playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. No, I didn't play it up there. I actually didn't play it in St. Louis. I actually bought another game in the eShop that was on sale, which was called Absalon. Now, I don't know how familiar anybody is with this game. This game is made by the same people who made Streets of Rage 4. I can't think of their name right now. But this is a what they call them games that regenerates
roguelike.
Roguelike.
Oh,
It's a roguelike or procedurally generated. You was right.
Yeah, roguelike.
You said both or roguelike. But it's not. It'll put you in the mind of Hades 2, but it's not. Is it isometric? Asymmetric? It's not asymmetric. It's not over the top. It's side. It's like a side scroller. It's a side scroll. Like
I think isometric. Asymmetric is the thing not being even.
Well, isometric. Yeah, isometric.
Isometric. Yeah.
So that's how Hades is, but this game is like Streets of Rage 4. It's a think of Golden Axe on look at me trying to make sure we write roguelike. Yes, I think we got it right. Roguelike. But think of Golden Axe on the Genesis. That'll be a perfect description of the aesthetics, but it's really, really beautiful. But the thing about it is the combat system is crazy good. It's really, really good. And there's branching paths that you can go depending on what path you want to go down. And it's really, 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 really good. Keith, I think you would like it. But, I
was going to get the game.
Yeah, I think you would like it.
I'm in my RPG era. I don't feel like smashing buttons, man.
Yeah, so Well, I don't mind Smashing Brothers because I played the
Whoa.
game that you
Huh?
Whoa,
smashing
whoa.
buttons. I said
There you
buttons.
go. Say it one more time.
Keep
so they
K-Pop, don't you
understand.
even
Say it.
open your mouth talking about
Uh-huh.
smashing buttons.
Smashing Brothers.
No, I said
Brothers.
buttons. Anyway, we shall continue. I will not let y'all distract me.
Well, you better continue after that one.
All right. So with that being
Jeez.
said, smashing buttons. I'm all for that right now. So anyway, without all the distractions. Anyway, so it's a great game. So if you are into those type of game and you see Absalon is on sale, well, it was on sale. I don't know what it is now. But anyway, so let me get to the other two games. And it's one other game that I got to talk. Well, it's two other games I got to talk about outside of these two games. So I played Assassin's Creed Shadows first because I just wanted to see if it held up on the Switch 2. And I'm here to say Assassin's Creed 2 looks good on the Switch 2. Now, it's not without its flaws. I waited to play it until after that 17th update, so I was glad I got it on Christmas so I didn't have to wait to the update because I didn't want to play it until that update came out. So I was already clear of that. So when I played it, the frame rate is decent. I'm not gonna say it's great. It's decent. There is some frame pacing issues, but it's not game breaking. What I like about Assassin's Creed Shadows is the combat system is very, very challenging in a way that I wasn't expecting. I really love playing with, I think it's Naoi. I haven't got Yasuke yet, but I have played as Yasuke because you actually open up with him. But Naoi is pretty good as a character. The storyline is really interesting. It kind of mirrors some of the storyline in Ghost of Yotei, but is nowhere near told as well as Ghost of Yotei. Visually, I am really impressed with what they have pulled off on the Switch 2. I got a lot of clips up on X or Twitter right now that you can go check out on my Levelhead page. It low-key shocks me at times how good this game looked, but I also went to infer with how it looks and compared to how it looks on the PlayStation 5, and I was watching on YouTube. There is clearly a difference between the 5 and the X and the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is not hit nowhere near those systems, but for what it is and what they're offering, what they have done, this is a great this is a great port. Visually, for me, it looks better than Shadows Outlaws. I went back and played Shadows Outlaws just to see. To me, it looks better, but there's physics in Shadows Outlaws is better. The physics in Shadows Outlaws is better than, the physics in Outlaws is better than Shadows. The storyline, you get the Ubisoft bloat. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's a whole bunch of stuff everywhere.
Shall we say?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff everywhere, but in a way that I can follow. I'm still kind of perplexed with Outlaws. I still don't be knowing what I need to do, when, and where. Whereas Shadows is a little bit more straightforward, but there is this system where I can bypass it if I want to, but I'm trying to stick with the way they want us to play, where you got to use the scouts to literally pinpoint the person that you're trying to track down, because you got to assassinate all these people who killed your father. So, and you got to use scouts to actually send into areas, and then they light up on the map where you need to go as you send out scouts. It's interesting, but it's Ubisoft, so it's a lot of bloat, it's a lot of stank on there. So,
Stank.
So with that being said, I'm enjoying Shadows. But let me continue. So I also said I got Ghost of Yotei. And I went on to boot it up, Ghost of Yotei. And let me tell you, from a visual standpoint, Ghost of Yotei looked like a work of art. It looked like And look, you remember the dude with the afro K-Von that used to draw back in the day? We used to watch him, and he'd be like,
Ben. Not Ben.
What's his name?
Bob Ross.
Bob
Bob
Ross.
Ross.
Say, I'm gonna put a few little trees back here. Now, how about we put a cloud up there? And
That's funny.
I think a little bird will go right, brother. That's how Ghost of Yote look. It looks like that brother is talking in my ear. I'm just gonna put a little swoosh over here. He used to do stuff like that. Ghost of Yote, from a just from a visual standpoint, is absolutely beautiful. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. It's stunningly beautiful. Makes you want to wonder why they think we need a PlayStation 6 at this time. I'm not even joking. It looks like nothing you have seen. It's beautiful. The draw distance, the colors, and then the second part, the story, the way the story, the acting, the engagement is, but.
Oh, there's a but.
There's a but. It's not Tsushima. It's not Tsushima, man. The story is good, but it's not Tsushima. It does not pop like Tsushima. It does not feel like that story. Tsushima. Combat. Combat is tricky as heck. I like the combat.
That's how it was in Tsushima. Those different weapons took a good little minute to learn.
Yeah, but I think the problem was for me is I played Shadows first. And I got so accustomed to Shadows' way of playing that when I got to Yote and it's so similar, I was trying to play like Shadows, and go to Yote is totally different. And that's why I was telling you, Keith, in the comment section, I'm like, I'm enjoying Shadows Combat better, but I know Yote is better. I just started playing Shadows first and got accustomed to that. So my muscle memory, everything was kind of set to Shadows. Shadows is harder, but as I traverse farther into Ghost is harder than Shadows. It's animated so good, man. You can pick up swords and literally just throw them into it's like it's totally different, but there is some shallowness to Yote that I'm not gonna speak on till you play it. And once you play it and get to some of these scenarios, I would love to get your opinion on it. But overall, Ghost of Yote is amazing. Highly recommend you play it. It doesn't hit like Tsushima did for me, but it's great. Shadows is great. I'm enjoying both of them. So with that being said, I got 2 more games I need to talk about. So I went on and downloaded Dragon Quest 7.
This is going to be interesting.
And this past Sunday, I was like, let me play, let me see what this game had to offer. Man, it starts off when it loads up and you get the screen and the 7 floats in. It looks like, oh my God, you get to see the doll-like characters, and it looks so good. You hear all this voice acting, K-Bum. It's just so well animated. It's popping off the screen. I'm like, oh, Keith, I might get into this. May be, oh man, okay, that's what I'm talking about. But then you get into the game, and it has like a Zelda, Links Between Worlds, that type of vibe, like that little look like Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, you running around like that. I'm like, oh, I can get into this. And then the reality hit in.
There's a but.
The but came. Doing the but. No. Just like you felt, K-Bum, about Emio. Brother, Dragon Quest was almost worse than Emio. I'm like, dude, I just got out of church. I'm tired. I'm just trying to see what you got to offer. I'm trying to get to some turn-based gameplay. I don't have time to read this novel. I had to go talk to this person, another novel. Go talk to this person, another novel. Go into this room, another novel. Go into this house, talk to this person, another novel. Go into the chapel, talk to this person, another novel. Oh, go to the mayor's house, another novel. Oh, and you got to summon to the castle. Another. I was like, man, I fell asleep. I ain't gonna even front.
I
I
believe
fell
it.
asleep, bro.
I believe it.
I woke up like
100% believe it.
I can't do it. I dozed off 2 times. Like, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. I text Keith like, look, bro, I had a little energy and sapped all of that away. We gonna give it a good heave ho tomorrow on Monday. Came back on Monday. Got to the castle. Talk to this person, talk to this person, talk to this, read this, read no cut scenes. That's all blocks and of words on top of words on top of words. And I'm like, I said,
man.
I just said, I can't do it. I text Keith. I said, Keith, I can't do it, man. He said, Level, push through. Fight through it, Level. Keith, I can't do it. I can't do it. Bro. Then I get a text and he offended me. I'm like, okay, I'm playing this game now. He said, but just give it up, man. Just let it go. Just let it go. I said, I shall not. I'm going to play this game. So my situation is, brother, I'm going to push through the least experience what this game has as a combat system. But I'm telling you right now, it's already lost me. It's just too much reading. I'm sorry. You cannot expect somebody to read this freaking much. I thought Nintendo was bad. This is bad. But visually, aesthetically, all that, it's good. I enjoy it. It feels like Zelda to me. But I want to get to the combat to really figure out if I'm going to enjoy it. So I have played Dragon Quest VII Remake. We're going to see. The last game I got to talk about, people, we've been gone for a while, so let me talk. So y'all know I boasted and bragged about this game from its inception. When I bought the PlayStation 5, I bought the PlayStation 5 strongly because of this demo that this game was based off of. And y'all know that demo to be Astro Bot. So when Astro Bot, the game came out, of course, I raved about it. I wanted it. I was pitching forward, telling them they need to make this into a game, and they did. They listened to your boy. They called me and said, you think we should? I was like, yeah, man, do that. So they did. I am fibbing, you guys. I am telling a lie. But anyway, so I'm here to report that your boy beat the game.
Finally. Thank you. Where the claps at? Somebody give him the claps. Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I have officially, I'm trying to eat my food at the same time.
I heard.
I have officially conquered Astrobot.
Mount Astrobot.
It's done.
No reading.
It's finished. It's finito. It's Finn. If you know what Finn is.
He said, like cross, like Jesus on the cross. It's finished.
Now that the game is done, now it's a whole lot more I could do. It's more stages popping up. I just don't. Here is my verdict.
Mm-hmm.
As a platforming person myself, I love platformers. Here's my verdict on Astrobot, now that I concluded it. Astrobot is a good platformer. Astrobot is a great nostalgic, how would I say that? Nostalgic adrenaline rush.
Journey.
Our journey. The nostalgia hits harder than the actual platforming and game. The challenges there on certain stages is very, very, very challenging because you're very, very, very limited with what Astrobot can actually do as a character.
Oh, we saw you die.
Yeah,
we saw you games like.
They know dropping, they know flipping, hopping is jump, float, land, hop, jump, float, and that's it. Where Astrobot shines is his boss battles, but they kind of phoned it in on the final boss because he was a little bit easier than other bosses that I faced. The boss battles, the visuals, the physics, the sound, the nostalgia makes up for a lot of what's limited in the actual platforming itself. It is not Mario. It is not. It wasn't even DK Bonanza in the platforming. But I enjoyed my experience. It did kind of outstay its welcome. It did kind of become a lot of rehearsed, rerun, repetitive feelings in it. But there was enough fun throughout the experience that I can say I really enjoyed it. I would give Astro Bot an 8 out of 10.
Not bad.
Good, solid game. All right.
Not
With
bad.
that being said, that's all your boy has gamed on this over this a little bit. So
Good job.
hey, I feel proud about myself. I say that
You should, bro.
all right. So they say I don't complete games. You are a lie. Anyway, I don't complete all my games though. You'll tell the truth. So anyway, let's get into this. All right. So where do we want to go first? Now let's deal with what the main thing is on here. So I guess we'll just go with it. Is the Switch 2 in trouble? Is the Switch 2 in trouble? Now, over the holidays, there was a lot going on, and we wasn't here to talk about it because it was Christmas and it was a lot happening. So we got some reports that Christmas and the holidays in November really was not good for gaming across the board and Nintendo as well. Everything was down. Stuff was not selling. We also know that in November, the PlayStation 5 outsold the Switch 2 for the first time since the Switch 2 came out, but we also understand that the PlayStation 5 had a $100 price drop to push sales. We also saw some outlets cut the Switch 2 price by $50. One, I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was Walmart. Cut the bundle of Mario Kart by $50.
Yeah, the bundle. Yep.
And then
Yep.
this obscure outlet, which they was all latching on to, cut the base model by $50 and was selling it for $400. Over the holiday season, all gaming was down by, I want to say, 20% over last year. I mean, over the prior year.
Mhm.
And this triggered a lot of drifters to hone in and isolate Nintendo out of the bunch to say that the Switch 2, and this is why I'm going to respond to Angry Vigilante because he's one of them, that the Switch 2 is in trouble. Then recently, we got
Trouble.
reports of the
Trouble.
stocks and that the Switch 2 stocks dropped by 30%, which also signified to some that the Switch 2 is in trouble. So the question we have to address in 2026, our first topic for the Live and Level Gamers podcast is, do we believe the Switch 2 is in trouble?
Trouble.
K-Bum,
It's gonna be
Keith, I think I'm going to let Keith come in first.
Trouble.
And then K-Bum, you come in after Keith, and then we will continue our conversation. Is the Switch 2 in trouble? Comment section, you are free to also share your thoughts as well. You got it, Keith.
Is the Nintendo Switch 2 in trouble? Yes. Because there are great games on the Switch 2 that require reading. And there are individuals who don't want to read a thing.
It's in big trouble. It's in big
Big
trouble.
trouble. Oh my, there are games on the Switch 2 right now that's not even produced by Nintendo that requires reading, and no one wants to read. Oh my god, we're in
Listen,
trouble.
brother, this is the downfall of the Nintendo platform.
This is man. Is the Switch 2 in trouble on a serious tip? I don't know. I've been enjoying myself, but as far as the numbers are concerned, when you think about Level just mentioned that the stocks drop, and what I kind of briefly read about that is that they're anticipating a price hike. So a lot of the people have backed off with their speak of the one. Here he is.
Okay.
That the people have lowered their stocks because they are anticipating a price hike with the looming price hike and things that we're going to talk about a little bit later with the RAM and the GPUs and things of that nature. Nintendo's going to increase their price. So maybe they're thinking the Switch 2 isn't offering enough to weather that storm, and we don't want to go down with the ship, but we don't want to take too much away. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. The Switch 2 is the fastest selling. Is it the fastest selling system?
Still is the fastest selling system. Yes.
I want to say it's the fastest selling system. It's doing incredible in Japan right now, and people have latched on to Black Friday as if that makes up the entire 6 months that the Switch 2 has been on the market, which is absolutely crazy. No, I don't think the Switch 2 is in trouble. Really, I don't know, but I don't think it's in trouble. I think the Switch 2 will be fine. This is a new year. Nintendo has a whole slate, a whole 12 months to garner the attraction to the system. Even though the economy is saying one thing, Trump is saying one thing, but they have an opportunity to really gain the attraction to the console. I hope that it doesn't go up too high in price where it just price people out and they don't think the price or the value of the console is worth it, and the system sales stall. But we will see. I really don't know how to answer that question, but I will say that we know for a fact that the system is the fastest selling system currently, and it's continually doing great numbers in Japan. That's all I got, really.
Okay, all right. Angry Vigilante said, what happened to the video you were supposed to make, Leveled Head? As I said to the podcast earlier, it's coming next week. I was working on it, but I was tired, so I was like, you know what? I got time. It's coming. It's coming, Angry. It's coming. And you know, because it's you, I'm going to handle it with care. I'm not going to do it like I typically do it. I'm not going to treat you like the 10 Den, because if you use the 10 Den, I'll be going in, but we like you here, so I'm going to handle it a certain way. So I'm trying to make sure my tone is right. But it's coming, sir. You'll hear some points tonight, but it's coming. Go ahead, K-Bon.
Is the Switch 2 in trouble? It sounds like some juicy headline. I like this. Is it in trouble? Man, you know what? Let me say this. The Switch 2 is a system made by Nintendo. And apparently, consoles made by Nintendo gets a little crapped on. I'm not really sure about that. I've been defending the Switch 2. I don't know why I've been a defender of Switch 2. I'm not even a fan of Nintendo. I don't. The only Nintendo game I have is Mario Kart, and I guess Zelda. I guess I bought that at some. Well, no, I didn't. No, I did buy it.
You didn't buy it, me up?
I lost it. Please stop, sir. And so everyone is saying, is it in trouble? By my records, there have been several systems that Nintendo has released that has been cause for trouble. We have seen numbers drop in systems sold from their comparison of the 64 versus the PlayStation 1. The sales dropped even more when you came to the GameCube, and the lowly Wii U caused a generation to start prematurely just to get you out the way. Now, those systems, maybe not all those systems, but there were definitely trouble in those systems. The Switch 2 has been out since July. Is that right? June? July?
June.
June is what, the 6th month of the year. Is that right?
Yep.
And so that would put this, the 7th month of the Switch 2 being out. as of September, it has sold 10 million copies, which is 3 million short than the life cycle of the Wii U. And we talking about
and the Switch in the first year.
It beat the numbers of the first year of the Switch, which did pick up steam, not initially, but it did get the rolling, which may allow it to eclipse the sales of the PlayStation 2. But still, and we are saying it's in trouble. Yeah, it definitely saw a drop. The mighty PlayStation had a $100 price drop, which led to high sales for it because it needed it. Because I still don't know what you're buying the PlayStation for. Because we still ain't seen no killer games. Sony, you suck. You haven't done it this year. They did it last year. You say what?
I said clip that.
Oh, you suck. I've been on the you suck Sony bandwagon for a long time when it comes to first party games. But we're saying the system that has probably the best third party momentum I've seen in a long time. We're saying that system that everyone is trying to make games for, the one that people are clamoring for dev kits for, the one that is doing pretty good by third party, because they're definitely trying to find a way to get actual good games, good ports on the system. We're saying that system is the one in trouble. I have a hard time believing that. Now, I'm not one of those economic people that can give out forecasts, that can tell you exactly what's coming down the pipeline, but we all know gaming is in trouble. We all know that. We have the mighty Xbox who's about to just go ahead and throw the peace sign real soon, if you ask me. and the Sony has been struggling with the lack of first party titles. Please get that together, sir. And the price hikes that they have, and Nintendo has raised the price of their Switch, which is still selling. But the Switch 2 is in trouble.
That is true.
What are people buying then? What are people buying then? Because it ain't about to be a PC. It ain't about to be a PC. It definitely ain't an Xbox. And it since the price is going back up, it's not really Sony. So what are people buying then? If there was better competition, and Sony had bangers out there, and Xbox has banger out there, then we can say, you know what, Switch may be in trouble because that competition. Look at that $1,000 Steam box. There's some competition right there. I would that Lenovo Go is killing you. Like there's nothing out there. Dare I say, better than the Switch 2 at what it does? At what it does. I'm not saying the best system. I said at what it does. So I don't know. I have a hard time because I'm a hater, but I'm a realistic hater. I hate you when I hate on you when you need to be hated on. When you just got it coming, Keith. So I don't. Yeah, I can't roll with it. I can't roll with the fact that people think this is the downfall. The system has not been out for a year, and we're planning its downfall. Like what is? Let's get the year numbers. Let's compare side by side. Let's look at what is done compared to the Switch. Let's have actual full year growth to year because PlayStation has been dropping by 20% each year. The PlayStation 5 has dropped by like 20 to 30% each year. The Xbox has dropped like 50% this last year. That's definitely room for trouble. We haven't even had a full year of this system, and we're already like, I calm down, people. You don't gotta like the Switch. just calm down with your predictions and that the sky's falling and this is Nintendo. Stop, don't be mad because they successful. I'm not mad Nintendo's successful. I got me a system and I enjoy it when I play it.
Hold up. Not only do you got you a system, the people talking about the Switch got a Switch 2. Oh my God.
Slap yourself.
Now,
So that's it for me. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say a hard no is what I'm gonna say.
okay.
Hey, man, shout out to K-Bone with that take, man. Oh, let's just not just skate past it. That was a really, really good take. Because I didn't have
Thank you,
nothing
sir.
for this topic.
I got a lot for it, but I'm trying to save enough for the video because I can really end it right here in this podcast, but I don't want to do that. I will save a little fodder for the video, but I'm going to touch on some things. K-Bun pretty much hit it. How long has the Switch been out?
6
That is 7 months.
No, it's
7
not
months,
even.
7
It's in the 7th month, so it's been out 6 months.
Is it 7 months?
Yeah, it's in the 7th month, so it's been out 6 months and some weeks. Okay, K-Bum touched on some things. I touch on it too. So in the first year of the original Switch, how many systems sold in that first year?
Do not know.
14 and some change. K-Bum shared a number about the Switch 2 that happened in September. What was that number, K-Bum?
September 30th. It was 10.35, I believe. In September 30th, even before Black Friday.
September, the Switch had already, in 4 months. Did I say 4 months? Can I get an amen? What an organ at? I'm a preacher. I can preach this. 4 months. The Switch 2 had already sold. Oh, let me say how they would say shipped to market. 10.8 million. Now, what they don't like to tell you is also that 14 million that the Switch shipped in the first year was shipped to market too. So keep that in mind. I'm going to help y'all understand what they don't say because they run with narratives. But if you read through the confusion, you get the truth. So in 4 months, the Switch had already shipped 10 million. It was moving so much they had to up the forecast from 15 million to 19 million. Have you heard Nintendo drop that forecast? No, you haven't. So let's think about this for a second. September, the Switch 2 had already shipped to market 10 million. They upped the forecast to 19 million from 15 million because they was matching what they sold the first year of the Switch. They are moving so well that they said, man, we can move another 4 million. Now, they know they're not going to sell all those systems, but they know they're going to sell a lot of those systems. So right now, and I believe it'll be verified at the investors meeting in February, there is a strong possibility that there is about 17 million Switches already out. And probably, if I was a betting man, 13 have actually already sold. In how many months, K-Bum, Keith?
As you would say, going into the 7th month, as you would say?
All right, in the 7th month. So in half the time, the Switch 2 has already outperformed the one that they saying is dragging behind in November of Black Friday and Christmas. But if you had any thinking, I'm gonna touch on this again in the video. But if you really thought about it, you'll understand what you saw during Black Friday and the Christmas season. Can y'all tell me what game got delayed that was coming out in the holiday season? What was the big game that was
this
supposed to come
GTA 5, GTA 7, 10, 12. What is it? 6. Thank you.
GTA 6. When was GTA 6 supposed to come out? When was that?
Was that November or something?
November. And it got moved. K-Bum, you can attest to this, and I'm pretty sure Keith and everybody in the comment section can, if you know anything how these things work. These dates for these games are predetermined way out. So they knew.
Sometimes years in
There you
advance,
go.
which comes
I'm-
with marketing budget. It comes from development budget. It comes from assembly
There you go.
budget. So like to assemble the game, to get the packages, that stuff is built out well in advance so that they are.
So they deciding these
Because
things.
they're already shipped out before that date, so they're at the
Yeah.
stores. There's a lot that goes into those
Right.
dates.
So
And
they're not
forecast. Yeah.
They're not deciding these things 2-3 weeks before it ships.
No, it is most likely year in advance, probably more.
All right. So if you know as a company that Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming in November, how many people moving out the way?
There were a lot of people that actually quoted that they were reassessing when it was first stated when GTA was coming out. They were reassessing on their dates, and some even moved.
Okay.
That were already decided and coming out. They moved.
All right. So Nintendo has how many killer apps titles do Nintendo have on the Switch right now?
On the Switch 2 killer.
Switch
You
2.
just talking about first party?
First party.
Yeah, I would say
Mario,
one.
Donkey Kong.
No,
You said
one.
killer? No,
One.
I would say one. If we're saying
That's-
killer,
Yes. Guaranteed seller is one. So
I don't count Metroid because Metroid's on the Switch.
no,
I don't
we
count
don't
that.
count Metroid. We don't count Kirby. We don't count Kirby Air Riders. We don't count one. So let's explain November. Let's explain it from Nintendo's position, and let's explain it from the overarching, because we saw it across the board. There was no killer app to push interest in that time period. That's one factor. Grand Theft Auto is not there, and you have no killer title for the holidays from Nintendo there. So that's one factor. Two, you have a destabilized economy. People are looking at what's going on with Trump and what's his decision making and how it's affecting things with these tariffs and with they life insurance and all these different things is affecting people's willingness to go out and purchase. And I'll give you the third reason why Nintendo didn't sell a lot during that season. Because they already met their quota. The Switch 2 overperformed, people. And you saw the christening in the holiday season. This is not a year old system. This is a 6-month-old system. People reacted. That's why you look at the stocks and it bumped up. If you go look before it christened and it came down, it tidal waved up because everybody was rushing out to get it because they were scared they wouldn't have one available. So everybody was buying it. And the Switch was unlike anything else. Nintendo made sure there was more than enough available. So people got them early. They was under Christmas trees. All that was bought and paid for way before Black Friday. So they already outsold the first year of the Switch. So who you think buying it? The people that's going to be early adapters like that already had the Switch 2. Now they got to get those games that's going to drive others who don't typically buy that early to get the Switch 2. People, we're only 6 months in. What did K-Bomb say, Keith? He said, I can't see them failing when I see every third party lining up in droves to get dev kits and they got their games coming. If they thought the Switch 2 was failing, do you think they'd be acting like that with the Switch 2?
Oh.
So what you saw in November was an overperformance balancing out with no next killer app to push the holiday, and Grand Theft Auto was the effect of all the other two or specifically Sony. Sony was banking on Grand Theft Auto 6, and that's probably why they lowered the price to create some type of intrigue to buy the system with no games, like K-Bum said. What's the point of buying a PlayStation 5 right now? It would have been a reason. Grand Theft Auto 6 would have been that reason to get a PlayStation 5. Well, that got moved into 2026. So that killed the PlayStation. So they dropped the price to balance that out. Nintendo already sold what they was trying to sell. That's why they ain't in no urgency. They got their numbers. So while the angry vigilantes, the Nintendans, and y'all looking at these stocks, do y'all know the Nintendo stocks are still higher now than it was before the Switch 2 came out? So that drop that y'all saw was coming off a freaking Mount Everest coming back down to normal. So what y'all saw was overperformance balancing itself out in the holiday season. Now when Nintendo come with their next direct and they do their thing and they show that next must-have, watch those numbers climb right back up. Then you add in the whole narrative. This is how stocks work. People invest and they start hearing things that get them scared and they pull out because that's the gamble with stocks. What's going on? What's the big conversation right now? GPUs and AI and stuff going up, which K-Bum and we touched on too. So you seeing a lot of people responding to that, not necessarily Nintendo itself. See, I understand it's easy to jump on here and say what you know an audience wants you to say. If people want you to hate on something, you give them all the juice that they want. You stuff it down their throat. Don't make what you saying truth, fact, or well thought out. Just go watch the stocks of Nintendo. They always going up and down. But if you don't understand how to read stocks, then you don't even understand what you're looking at. If you don't even take into account that Nintendo has already overperformed and overshot their margins, then you don't understand what you saw in November. If you don't understand that they didn't have no killer title for the holiday season, that was not Metroid Prime 4, that was not Kirby Air Riders, that's why they threw that stuff out there just to have something, because Mario Kart World was carrying them, and most had already bought it that was going to get it in this window of time. You don't understand. They have met their margin. They can't be failing when they have already outperformed any and everything before, and they still the number one selling system ever currently. So I asked ChatGPT, because a lot of people think they're having a bullwhip experience, and I'll break that down in my video. And I said, is Nintendo experiencing a bullwhip situation where the market overestimated the success and the sales? It says no, quite the opposite. Switch 2 overperformed, and now you're seeing it balance out. Literally, this is literally what it said. You're starting to see a balancing where the market and the demand is being matched back up. What did Furukawa say? We have met the demand in all the markets except for what?
The West.
Except for Japan. Every other market, they have met the demand. They know these people strategize this stuff years in advance. They already know what they're shooting for. They overperformed, and they still can't keep up with what they want in Japan. America and Europe and all the other nations and countries have already met what they was expecting to meet. 6 months in. Do y'all know how silly y'all sound? Mario Kart hasn't died. The Switch 2 hasn't died. A third party still supporting, and more games being announced and named day after day. And y'all sitting here talking about the Switch 2 is in trouble when you're looking at the whole market experiencing the exact same thing that Nintendo seen, but you don't want to explain it that way. This is what you call disingenuous. This is disingenuous. It's not honest coverage. And this is not fanboying. This is just quoting what's really going on. So I'm done. The rest I would say will be in my video. It just be regurgitating what I just said and really showing you the numbers. But no, currently no, the Switch 2 is not in trouble. Now, at the end of this fiscal year, if we still
Look at that. Hold on. Somebody, this is a new year and new level. That man said fiscal and not physical. Somebody get that man some class.
I've been saying
Boy,
fiscal.
you be saying physical so many times. I ain't saying you messed up today. I'm just saying give you your flowers right now because you done did. Congratulations, sir.
At the end of this fiscal year, if we still seeing, but the moment they announce a Mario 3D World or a Smash Bros or a Zelda, it is over. All you saw was a christening, a balancing out of overperformance without another killer app to replace Mario Kart World. That's all you saw. Not everybody's going out to buy Mario Kart, but they will come out and buy Mario World. They will come out and buy Smash Bros. They will come out and buy Zelda. You haven't seen that yet. And Nintendo has already made their numbers in 6 months of time. That they raised the forecast. Now, I'm not saying they're going to meet the 19 million, but you haven't seen them show any concerns that they are not. When I asked ChatGPT, you know how many they said they trying to get out in the fiscal year? 25 million. That's what they're trying to ship to the market. They told us they expect to sell 19 million. So that means they are on point to make that 19 million Switch 2s in houses by March. And y'all up here talking about they failing. They struggling. It's over. It's Wii U. They already outsold the lifetime sales of the Wii U. And they already outsold the first year sales of the Switch. That same system that sold 150 million, this is tracking double that currently, with only one killer title on it from first party. You got Pokemon coming this year. We got something, and Full Car already told you, we got big titles already ready to go. And some new ones. And we working on movies. It don't sound like they concerned. Don't sound like they worrying about no stocks because they know how stocks work. So I'm off my soliloquy. I'll say the rest in my video response to Angry Vigilante. Just giving you a little taste, sir. See, it's easy to just get up here and rant and talk that talk and give your opinions. But when the numbers don't back you up, sir, they don't back you up and the numbers don't lie. Trends are trends. You talking trends, and there's an explanation for that trend. Like I said, where was Grand Theft Auto? That was the big game for the year. It got delayed. That's what killed the holiday season because everything else moved out the way. Nintendo didn't give you a big game for the holiday season because that's halfway through the system. They got Mario Kart. They overperformed. They let Mario Kart carry them through that season. Whoever launched the system in June. See, y'all looking at the original Switch. The original Switch came out when, Keith? April?
March.
So at the top of the fiscal year, the Switch came out. They gave us Zelda in a cross-gen situation. And at the end of the year, they gave us what? Odyssey. And that's why you saw it move like what you saw it moved. We are in the summer of the Switch 2 right now, not the holiday. Y'all looking at the physical year and not understanding where the Switch 2 is actually at in its lifespan. It's actually in the summer. Anyway, I'm done. Any other thoughts on this before we move over to these graphics cards?
Man, I just want to say y'all killed that topic. And man, you don't do me like that in the comment section. He be trying.
No,
he did his He don't do me like that, Angry Vigilante. Ooh, Woo!
I'm gonna put all this in video form. This is just you get a little early taste. This is what I had cooking for you yesterday, but I was just too tired. And I may just cut this out and put this up. I don't know. But y'all, you like look, Angry Vigilante, I told you, I'm gonna tell you again. You are good at what you do. I think you're good. But you don't need to lean on the reactions, and you don't need to lean on the negative, because that always backfire. You be more creative, because eventually, like, you keep falling into these cracks because none of you saying is happening. Y'all been screaming gloom and doom for the Switch 2. Lo and behold, you got up and bought the Switch 2. How can you talk about and say it's anti-consumer and then yet go buy one within half the time? It ain't even been out on the market for a year. You already got one yourself.
I mean, Nintendo is a little anti.
I ain't saying they not, but you bought one. So did Nintendo.
Yeah, I bought one. I like to play games.
Not you. Not
Oh,
you.
my bad. My bad.
Angry
Anti-consumer.
Vigilante, you ain't crying on here saying it's anti-consumer.
I mean, they are, but yeah.
I say this in all love, too. I'm not even saying this in a hating situation. That's why I said I need to get my tone together, because I actually do like Angry Vigilante. I just think sometimes he is misguided in what he's saying. You can't talk about it and yet buy it. In that, you can't talk like y'all talking. Nintendo, I would go at Nintendo. Nintendo talk good and yet bought the Switch 2. You undermine your own position. But yes, I did hear the song you made for us. It was dope. It was cool. That was interesting, different. But man, I'm trying to told you, man, y'all are not reading the market right. I'm not saying that Nintendo is out of the water. They still in a vulnerable position. I'm not saying
every technology making company is in a dangerous position because of the tariffs. So I mean, you can't bypass that.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying they out of the window of concern. They are. This is only 6 months in, and the market is unstable. So it's a whole lot of factors. Then the Switch 2 is too pricey. That ain't the case. If that's the case, all of these systems are too pricey right now. But that's not it. It's a lot of other factors that y'all do not account for.
We cannot continue the narrative. I want to jump in this real quick. We cannot continue the narrative that the Switch 2 is too pricey when it is the cheapest hybrid system.
I'm saving that for the pod.
Good Lord.
Did y'all
Xbox just put out $1,000 hybrid system? Like, are people not looking?
Did y'all see that device that Digital Foundry talked about? That basically is a PlayStation 5 in your hands.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't keep
It's called.
K-Bun?
I saw it.
No.
Tell me the name of it so I can pull it up for K-Bun to see it. It's been a minute since I seen it.
It's a funny name.
And Chairman, you know what name it is. Chairman, tell us the name of that system that is a PlayStation 5 in your hands, a new handheld, PC handheld. K-Bum, you want to know how much it costs?
It costs $450, just like the Switch 2.
Nah, for real. Give me a guess. How much would you think a PlayStation 5 on the go would cost?
A PlayStation 5 on the go. I'm gonna go realistically. I may be overshooting it. I would think 15 if you're trying to put it in your hand to go.
That's you saying that's overshooting it, right?
No, that's me. Yeah, that's me trying to try. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
you trying to make
15.
sure you hit. Okay, you undershooting
I'm
by
close enough.
1,000.
Okay, undershot about 1,000. Yeah.
You undershot about 1,000. A PlayStation 5 on the go. That system is $2,500. Dang it, Keith, you found it yet, man? I want to. It's in our it's in our chat. You just got to go up a little bit. I ain't got time to go there. Let me do this. Let me go to YouTube. And
no, you keep talking. I'm looking.
All right. I was just gonna type in.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, $2,500 for a Switch for a PlayStation 5 on the go, and y'all talking about the Switch 2 is too expensive.
Why
With
would
the
you do that?
Xbox Rogue Ally costing $1,200. The Steam Deck just got rid of their base model, so you can't even get a Steam Deck under $500. And every Legion Gold, everything else is $800, $900, $1,200, $1,500. And the only system out there that gives you what it gives you at that price range, at an affordable price range, is the Switch 2. Let that sink in. The only device that lets you play AAA games on the go in a hybrid form like it does, that's under $500, is the Switch 2. Everything else that does it is either $200 more or double what the Switch is or quadruple what the Switch 2 is.
Let's just call a spade a spade. People are saying it's overpriced just because it's a Nintendo system. Let's be honest here. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't like to get into the whole Nintendo. Everyone just boo-hoo cry. But let's be honest here. If Sony had a $450 hybrid system, nobody would say anything. But since Nintendo is supposed to be the cheaper option, if their hybrid system is $450, everybody cry. I said this then when I saw the price. I said now. Power costs money. Get used to it.
Right. So anyway,
I can't find it.
I'm gonna find it, man. I'm gonna find it because they need to see it.
But no, I want to say something to that, Cable, and that's exactly what I was gonna say. I don't understand this perceived perception that just because it's a Nintendo device, it's got to be cheap. Historically, yes, that's been the case, but you're talking about a system that's paper thin, as thin as your phone, running games like Cyberpunk, Street Fighter 5 or 6 or whatever, whichever one it is. Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws, which is a game built on ray tracing or global illumination. Like the technology,
It's
and I hear
the
people always
GPD Win 5. The GPD Win 5. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that device. Yeah, you're talking about a 10-watt device, handheld, doing amazing things for $450. And Xbox, like y'all just said, put out $1,000 ROG Ally X, and the performance is not leaps and bounds over the Switch 2. In some cases, the Switch 2 is still outperforming it in certain games. Some cases.
That is true.
So yeah. So I hate to have gone on that long rant, but it is the top of the year. And I do have a video coming that's going to retouch and recover everything that I shared on tonight, and I'll hit on some few other things. But no, the Switch 2 is not in trouble. Now, if you want to say the gaming industry is in trouble, you might have some truth there. But to try to isolate the Switch and not look at what's going on with Microsoft and not look at what's going on with Sony only shows y'all to be fraudulent in y'all coverage and that y'all are riding a wave because it's popular to hate on the Switch right now. And that wave is going to die out. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, Angry Vigilante, that you got better talent and better skill sets than to subject yourself to that easy way of getting views and getting engagement. I think you're good at what you do. And I don't say that too quick. I think you're good at what you do. And I think if you have some good topics, if you allow yourself to have them. But just riding this negative wave on Nintendo and using that easy, brother, use your talent for better. You up there playing, you got to Switch 2. I ain't saying the Switch 2 is perfect. No one here has ever said that. But we not going to sit up.
I haven't played it this year.
Right. So no one is saying the Switch 2 is perfect and without deserving criticism. That's not the point. But to sit here and isolate and nitpick every trend and every dip and drop and every supposed problem that you see with the Switch and you bringing that and isolating that and echoing that out loud and putting all that energy into that, when you look at the gaming industry as a whole and you see problems as a whole, the one system that is still doing great is the Switch 2. It's not doing good. It's doing great. So much so that it's literally causing other companies like Sony and Microsoft to literally try to mimic what they're doing.
Check this out. I want to add something to that.
Yeah.
Because you said you saying that he's talented. I want to add this in there. This is not dissing or anything like that. There's this guy, and I think I sent maybe one or two of his videos to y'all. The Save Files is his YouTube channel, and he just started playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. He doesn't play Zelda, hasn't never played Zelda at all ever, so he has no nostalgia for this title. Zelda Breath of the Wild has given him some of the biggest views that he's ever had. I think he's going to try to play the game from start to finish, and there's 15 videos of this game right now, each one of like an hour long, of him just playing Zelda, and they have given him some of the biggest views that he's ever had on his channel. And the other game that he's playing, just throw this in there, is Mario Galaxy, Switch 2 version, of course. And just for comparison, just talking to positive and talking about games, so on and so forth. He's played Uncharted. He didn't get those views. He got like maybe 300 some views on Uncharted. We talking about playing Zelda. He has gotten 54,000 views on one video alone. Just being and talking about games and not even trying to what did you call it, level, like placating to the lowest form of negativity. Like, he's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Other games that he's played, Grand Theft Auto 4, he's not getting those views. But he goes and he plays a game like Zelda and he talks about it. He's like, yo, y'all have really showed out. And he's playing it organically. If anybody want to watch this, the Save Files. I've been watching this dude videos every single time he drops. He'll have one in the morning. Because I love Breath of the Wild, and apparently a bunch of other people love Breath of the Wild too. So
absolutely,
you don't have to go to the lowest form of negativity.
Me.
You don't have to make low-hanging fruit content, man. And low-hanging
fruit content. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
You catering to the lowest margins, and you just hating the people who just looking for a reason to hate the Switch 2. And to truth be told, I don't believe you even hate the Switch 2. I just think you riding a wave, and I'm like, that wave is going to Christian. It's going to level out. So don't get caught on that wave, and all your content is catered to that type of a wave. Because when you trying to do your own content that don't have anything to do with that type of narrative, that's where your true viewership is. I'm trying to told you. I've been in this a long time. I've been doing this since 2012. I've been at the heights of this thing, and I've been where I'm at currently because I do it out of passion, not out of anything else. And I'm trying to told you, if you keep catering to the low-hanging fruit, you're gonna stunt yourself. I'm trying to told you. Going back upstairs. But let's move on to the next conversation.
Go on, boo-boo.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we kind of touched on it, but let's continue. So, another thing that we're starting to see trending in gaming is AI and the rapid ramp up of GPUs being bought out by a lot of these companies in lieu of the AI craze, which has also begun to affect the market in a way that people are fearing that everything is about to go up because these GPUs are going up because of so many of them being bought. It's affecting everything across the board, which probably did, K-Bum correctly said, impact the shares and the stocks because people are anticipating things going up. So they pulling out right now until they see how the market swings, and then they'll buy back in. That's typical what stocks does. So with that being said, what are y'all thoughts about this AI craze and the impact an effect it's having on gaming? K-Bum, I'll come your way first since. Keith, go ahead, Keith.
Yeah, I went first last time.
No, I went first last time. I
Yeah,
didn't.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
well,
did,
well,
but
no,
you-
no,
y'all-
go ahead, Keith. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, so y'all know I'm a PC gamer, and for me, I didn't immediately feel the urge to go out and try to like buy components and stuff like that. Shout out to Nia, the video game her. She's probably asleep right now, but she went out and bought her a pre-built. She bought a pre-built, and I can't remember all the components that were in her pre-built, but I do know what the GPU was, and it was a 5070. And I go over here to Newegg, and this is not going to blow your mind, but just to kind of give you an idea of, and I'm not going to tell her business, but I was looking at a 5070 early. 5070 is NVIDIA's latest GPUs. Oh, the 50 series is their latest GPUs. A 5070 Ti. Well, maybe I was wrong. 5070 Ti. Well, for the whole price of the system, that's half of the GPU is half of the whole price of the system.
The whole system.
So she got a whole PC, and for the same price of half that is just the GPU alone. And just to go even further, because the real culprit of these price hikes
RAM.
is
Yeah,
RAM.
I got it pulled up right now.
RAM.
Okay. RAM is crazy. There was I sent her a video of this white truck, and on the side somebody said got RAM. Like, you know, like the kidnappers. Like,
Got
come
candy.
over, got candy. Come over and get some of this RAM. RAM, little cheap RAM, 16 gigs, two DIMMs.
Yeah.
$379.
Two dims. Two of them. Give me two of them.
No, that's what they call it, DIMMs.
I know. I didn't know that. It was just funny. Give me two of them.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. You can have the joke.
No,
Two
you
of them.
got it.
My bad. I didn't know you was my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was
He said,
He
dude,
did-
you
he
can
did
have the
just-
joke.
He poured water all on my little joke. I was
I
like, I
did,
thought I had
my
him on.
bad.
You can have your little joke. Here, take time
bad.
for your little joke.
And he did put
But
little
yeah.
on it, didn't he, Cave up? Little joke.
Oh, that's funny. Your little joke.
Thank you, Keith.
But yeah.
That's funny.
Boy, yeah, we talking about $379 for
RAM.
I got 32 gigs of RAM in my system. I wonder how much I could get for it right now. Am I hurting? Anyways, but yeah,
funny.
RAM is going crazy because somebody did this video and they showed a video of when Will Smith was eating some like pasta or something like that, right?
Spaghetti.
And it looked the spaghetti. It was looking weird. It was looking crazy. And then in 1 year later, they got Will Smith looking like himself eating food or whatever. I can't remember.
Spaghetti.
He still eats spaghetti, and it looks just
realistic.
like him. It looks just like him. And that's and all of these companies are buying up all this RAM for their companies to support this. You know, all this stuff on our smartphones. Think about it. Our Google AIs, our Alexa, Amazon, all this other stuff. And then on top of that, the stuff that they're doing with the Sora, and if you've seen their video, making these fake videos and whatnot.
Yep.
It's ramping up, and it is it's making
pun intended
PC component right. It's making PC prices, PlayStation prices, Xbox prices, which I heard PlayStation stockpiled a bunch of RAM, but I don't know. But if they did, they were smart to see the writing on the wall. But they got all this stuff already in stock. I don't like it personally. I don't like it. I like AI. I think it's cool. Level was just talking about ChatGPT and how helpful it was for him to find his research and such. It is a great tool, but it's an excellent tool. But when it starts affecting other things, then it becomes a problem for me personally, because now things that have come accustomed to going on Newegg and picking out parts and things like that because of the hobby that I like to do. Now it's not so affordable, and your
Nope,
console's not going to be so affordable. I can
absolutely
only
not.
imagine what your next iPhone and next Android phone is going to be priced at if
I'm
the
gonna have this
trend is
phone.
continuing to go.
I'm gonna have this phone for another 15 years. I'm letting you know that now.
Hey, you're gonna have to,
Are,
you
are,
know.
are they buying the RAM that small RAM, the iPhone RAM too?
I would imagine that they're buying any type of RAM that they can get because all you need is a motherboard.
Okay,
Because that's going to affect your TVs because your TVs are smart TVs. You think their TV
yeah,
just doing it on its own? No, it has RAM in it too.
yeah.
Your Tesla, it probably has some RAM in it too.
It has kind of has to.
Yeah, everything has random access memory because you have to. My job, I work in IT. I can almost imagine that when we have to do a system refresh, that
Yep, the
our prices are
refreshes.
gonna our prices are gonna go up, which is gonna affect the bottom line
Yep.
for our department, right?
Well, yeah,
Which
you probably have a bunch of stuff that's contracted out now, so it won't be immediate because a lot of stuff is already contracted out. That this is the price you pay. And
hopefully,
some of those are under contracts. So some of this stuff won't be immediate when it comes to bigger corporations, even when you come to like the Sony and stuff. I probably should say this for my piece. I'll back up, but it may not be immediate. The ones that are going to be immediate is the off the shelf, do it yourself, home person at home PC builds. Those are going to be the first one to fill it. And
right?
I'll give it back to you.
And we're already feeling it. When it comes to GPUs are these on their cards. They also have GDRR5 or 6 or whichever word they are now. That has RAM in it as well. So everything is going to feel the effects of it. And K-Bomb is right. We're not going to feel it immediately for those other components, but for us hobbyists doing PC, we're already feeling it, and I'm not feeling it. So for right now, it's gonna be whatever I got in my PC and Switch 2, baby. That's what we on right now. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Okay, K-Bomb.
Yeah, no problem. I'll go into mine where I left off talking about Keith. So with this price hike, there is definitely a trickle effect, right? And depending on where you are, it may be a stream or it may be maybe like a creek or a little faucet drip on how it's going to impact. But the impact is going to be overall. These companies have realized there's a shortage, and they've realized that they need to sell these PC pieces at premium prices to keep from running. I don't know. I would say running out of stock, but to keep the demand high because there is stocks and stocks is being bought by these AI companies, which means as Keith so perfectly put it, your RAM is kind of used by a lot of different technologies that we don't even really think about. Right, that's a lot of smart things. I mean, that's what we've got into. That smart refrigerators, smart computers, smart TVs. You know, even the vacuum cleaners now are smart. I got one of those robots right by my house, and we're already getting hit right now with the price of tariffs. Trump has put the smackdown on a lot of companies countries when it comes to the selling of those goods in America, and that's going to put an even higher price when you tie into some of these pieces are just naturally made in China, just naturally because the resources are in China, or the resource pipeline, I think is a better way to say it, is in China or these Eastern countries, and so that just by itself puts a high price tag. Even my homies who buys Jordan sneakers, resale sneakers, have been hit with tariffs when they buy shoes online. Is that far reaching, and with that and the AI bloom going on right now, we are going to see impact into our favorite hobby, which is gaming. PC is going to feel it first, especially the The do-it-yourself PC gamers are going to feel it first. Then it's going to go to the pre-made PCs, and then it's going to go to the console makers. What I predict, and this is getting ahead of my predictions. I don't know if we're going to have time to do predictions today, but my prediction is going to be a delay in the next systems, at least from Sony. I think it's going to be delayed just a little bit more so they can hopefully try to either acquire a large amount of pieces for their system, or they can have a contractual agreement with those companies. Because you have to understand that the price of a console is essential to the success of the console. If nobody know that, Sony knows that. And that with the PS3, they understand not only the price that you sell it at, the price you can make it at, right? That is essential because you don't want to put yourself in the red.
Can I add this to what you just said?
Yes, sir, please.
That's why they went the route they went with the PS4.
Absolutely.
And that's been their philosophy ever since. Ever since that
normal PC parts.
Yeah.
Normal, regular, off-the-shelf PC parts with customized processor and GPU. Yep. Right? And you're absolutely perfectly said, Level. Thank you for that. And so what that means is they're using parts that other companies or what these AI companies are trying to use as well, which is going to drive up the price that it takes to make a PS6, which also drives up the price that you can sell the PS6, which then affects the impact on the gaming industry as a whole. So this is, put it on your radar, put a stamp on it, put a stamp on this podcast. This has a potential to, let me not be so doom and gloom on this, but it has a possibility to have really strong negative impacts onto the way we game, which would push us closer to not having hardware systems in the house, which will push us closer to playing games off of servers.
No Game Pass. No,
I'm just letting you know it will be easier to just get a bunch of servers to rent from Azure, to rent from AWS, to rent from blah blah blah, than to create your own systems and sell them. Because the price, at what price? When do you want to buy a $600 Xbox, a $700? I'm sorry, Xbox is already at $600. What am I saying? No one's buying that. But no one wants to go back to the days of looking at $600 systems. People are already tripping out at. We don't want Neo Geo days. Sega Saturn, when things with Jaguars, they're $1,000. Yeah. It's going to impact the gaming industry, and it's going to impact in a negative way if these things are not brought under control, and it's going to delay the systems. Is what I'm predicting. It may cause Xbox to bow out altogether when it comes to hardware, especially looking at their sales. It may force them to go for digital, or it can create the one console to rule them all.
That's what I knew you was going there. That's been suggested too. I forgot who that was.
Or you pull your resources together. Sony, you pull your resources together. Nintendo, you pull your resources together. Whatever's left of Xbox. And you create a system together, which you can.
After a while,
no, these are gold, man. This is gold.
And you create something like that, which will allow the price strain to be, the pressure to be laid across a bigger surface area, along with Nintendo, Sony, and whatever's left of Microsoft. That's it. That's a thought. I doubt you better get everyone to play fair with each other because now you're revenue sharing and all that other stuff. But gaming is going to hit a rock, man. It's going to be crazy.
Okay. Well, I think we covered this topic enough. I don't really have anything to add. The main guy was Keith. That's who I wanted to hear. And then K-Bun came back with a good take on it. I just know, we are being impacted by RAM and it's going to affect things. Hopefully, this AI craze kind of levels out and we can get back to some sense of normal. But we'll see.
Don't hold your breath on that one, sir. I promise.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody gonna have to win, and and some people have to buy out. But we'll see. But anyway, I do want to get to this last topic, and then we can get up out of here. So we're at the top of 2026. So much left in this year. We literally only 14 days in, or 15 days in.
15.
So we got to give our predictions. We don't know what's going to happen, but just a few predictions. So for the next, give us 20 minutes, 25 minutes. What are your predictions for 2026? What do you believe? I thought, K-Bum, you already gave one. Why did I do that? I moved the wrong thing. I know you already gave one prediction. What are your predictions for this year? And we can just go around, we can keep just switching and keep going, or you can just roll them all off in one whop.
We never passed it around before. Let's pass it around.
Okay.
Puff up fast, brother. Puff fast.
All right. Well, Keith, you started off, and then we'll rotate it around.
So when you say predictions, you just anything gaming, just whatever.
Anything. It ain't got to be nothing specific. Anything you just believe gonna happen.
I believe Grand Theft Auto 6 will be announced for the Switch 2.
Okay. What gives you those vibes, I guess, feelings?
They like money.
That's funny.
No, I think it'll be an interesting. I think it would be an interesting choice to put that game on the Switch 2, to add an extra player in the gaming sphere, with Grand Theft Auto Online. They've already put, what was that, Red Dead Redemption. There's rumors of Red Dead Redemption 2. So Rockstar is they've been working with Nintendo. So I think it will be only right to put their next latest biggest game on the Switch 2. Even if it doesn't come out this year, I think it could be announced to come out, even if it's just next year. Or it could come out when the PC version comes out, because the PC version always comes out like a year later. So okay. I think it will be announced.
Okay. All right, so Grand Theft Auto 6 coming to the Switch 2, or being at least announced for the Switch 2 that is coming, is in the makings. I can see that. I think that's believable. K-Bum, you already gave one, so you can kind of restate that one, or you can go with a new one after you restate that one. But what's your prediction for one of your predictions for this year?
I'm gonna just say this new one. Well, it's not brand new. It's kind of new.
At least restate what you said was one of your predictions, and then say your new one too at the same time.
What did I say? I don't.
You said that the PlayStation 6 was in.
Oh yeah. So I do believe that PlayStation 6 will announce a delay. I absolutely believe that will happen for their safety. I think that's the right thing to do.
Okay, you think they'll do it this year, or do you think that'll be something that they can wait till next year to announce?
I think it'll be announced sometime this year.
Okay.
I think they would do it this year. I don't think they're going to wait till next year, because it should be out next year, and you want to get ahead of things, especially with the market and stocks and everything, stockholders, like some of that stuff. You gotta get out the door. You can't hold that too close to it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, go ahead. What's another prediction?
No. I'll come back. We'll come back to mine. We'll get back to mine. You can go. I got my one.
I kind of put.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
My prediction is by the end of the year, we will hear that Xbox is no longer making hardwares.
Okay, you said another one of you already said that one too.
Mhm.
Okay,
That
so
they will no longer make hardware.
okay, that's what's up. No more. I'm in total agreement with you. I believe that's already on in the makings. They just
Mhm.
ain't built up the gumption to tell that base, which I believe the base is already prepared for. So yeah,
Yep.
I agree with you there. Okay, my prediction is, and I'm gonna give an early prediction. I believe in this month, either before Final Fantasy VII comes out for the Switch 2. And when does that supposed to come out, Keith?
Fantasy 7, 27th of this month, I believe.
We're going to get a partner showcase
Mm.
from Nintendo.
Partner showcase.
A partner showcase. Because you got Final Fantasy VII and you got Requiem coming out in February, the 19th, 18th, somewhere around there. I know it's early in February. So I think we're going to get a partner showcase because they're going to want to push Final Fantasy VII. I know they've been pushing it, but I think they want to give it one last sales pitch before it hits the eShop and shelves. So I believe we're going to see a partner showcase before this month is out. I'm predicting before either the week of Final Fantasy VII or not long after, we're going to get a partner showcase this month. That's one of my predictions. All right, go ahead.
Let's see. I'm gonna do one more. Halo gets announced for Switch 2.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Halo to the Switch 2. I think it's gonna be more than Halo, but all right, K-Bomb, what's another prediction?
I predict a trailer this year for the God of War Amazon Prime TV show, along with an announcement of a new God of War game.
Dang it. I was literally finna say a new God of War game. You beat me to it.
Not coming
Okay.
out this year, but
It's gonna get
at least
announced.
announce, maybe trailer, maybe teaser.
Yeah.
I think they're going to try to line it up with 2007 with the release of the Amazon Prime series.
I was gonna say I believe a major first party title for Sony is gonna be announced I was gonna either say Uncharted or God of War. One of the two is gonna get announced. But I believe God of War is gonna come. That was a good one. I know a lot of people are saying Mario 3D Mario is gonna be announced. And I'm not pushing back on that. But I just got a strange feeling we gonna see Smash Brothers this holiday season.
Release this holiday season?
Yes, I think we're gonna get a
Release.
Smash Brothers by
A
this
year after
holiday
Kirby?
season. The reason and that's why I believe so because
That's a good point.
Yeah, I believe so because I don't believe that's the only thing Sakurai was working on. And when you look at Kirby, it's basically Smash Bros. And Kirby just placed over it. It's working with Kirby, but all the the assets that's in that game is Smash. Keith, wouldn't you say that, Keith?
Well, yeah, it's a Sakurai game.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be shocked if Smash is announced for holiday. But I could be wrong. It could be Mario. It could be Mario. But I got a strong hunch it might be Smash. That's what I feel. I feel like we in Smash. Because how old is Smash now? For the Switch.
You talking about Ultimate?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ultimate came out like the second year of the Switch. And is that just a remake
I
of
just
the Wii?
recently bought it.
Is that the I would have shipped you mine. I don't even play it. I would have just popped that mug up, mailed it to you. Here you go, brother. Wasn't that kind of ported over from the Wii U to the Switch?
No.
So it is a new one?
Wait, is it?
I don't know, man.
I think it came out on the Switch. Yeah, it came out on the Switch. Yeah.
Okay. So that
I
wasn't
believe
it
it
wasn't a
came out on
Wii U
Switch.
port. Let
No.
me see. It's Smash
The
for
one on
the
the
Switch.
Wii U was
a Wii U
Smash
port.
Bros. Wii U. No, I'm looking at it. It's a Switch game.
Okay. And it came out when? It came out
2018.
The 18th. I mean 2018. So
Yeah.
literally 8 years ago. Yeah. I think we in Smash Bro territory. Because you still got DK Bonanza, you still got Mario Kart World. I mean, could they break it up with a Mario game? Yes, I ain't saying that they won't. But if I was and Mario has been out longer too. Mario World, the 3D game, is older than Smash as well by a year. So it could be Mario. It could be Mario. And if I would much rather it be Mario, but I know Smash is not too far away. I believe we're going to see some Smash, hear some Smash. Even if it don't come this year, we're going to hear something about Smash. Go ahead. That's one of my predictions. Go ahead.
Hey, as long as it ain't brothers, we're good.
Smash Brothers.
Smashing Brothers.
As long as it ain't brothers, we're
I didn't
good.
say Smashing Brothers. I said Smash Brothers. Go ahead, man.
So my next prediction is probably okay. So my first one was GTA 6. My second one, what did I say? My second one was y'all remember what I said?
You said the second prediction was. Dang, no, I don't remember what you said.
I can't remember what I said. I know it was GTA 6.
You said
But anyways,
GTA 6 getting announced. No, you haven't went. No, you did go. What did you say?
I did go. I can't even remember what I said. It was another Switch game, Switch 2 game. Halo.
Halo, yeah, you said
That's
Halo.
right. Yeah, that's right.
My next prediction is probably the most less believable thing that I could possibly ever say.
You're 4.
Not at all.
Mm-mm. No, not even close.
That's not what I'm going to say. My next prediction is so unbelievable. I can't believe I'm about to say it, but I think Microsoft is going to have a good showcase.
Gee.
Dude, you know what, man? All right, we done for the night, y'all. Keep back on
I think they're going to have a good showcase. Is it next week?
Yeah.
It's
Where did this come from,
next
man?
week. I think they're going to have a good showcase.
Oh, my God.
I think Microsoft going to have a good showcase, man. They're going to surprise us. I heard that they got a secret game that they're going to announce as well.
We're done for the PlayStation?
They finna, right. That's right, K-Bud. They finna announce all the stuff that you talking about. They finna announce all that stuff for Switch that they got them dev kits. That's why I said it's going to be more than Halo. It's going to be some Gears. It's going to be some Fortnites. All that's finna come to the Switch, too, and PlayStation. Everything that they got. So when I saw that they was putting Shadow, what's the name of that game? Some Shadow, the black girl, the black protagonist.
Midnight.
Midnight. What is the full name? Midnight what? Shadows of Midnight or something like that?
No, not Shadows of Midnight.
Oh, you know what game y'all talking about?
The black girl.
The Louisiana.
South of Midnight.
South of Midnight. Yeah, I knew it was something Midnight. Yeah, that's gonna be announced. They finna announce a lot of Switch 2 titles and PlayStation.
That's already. I thought it was already announced.
It is, but I'm saying when I saw that was announced for the Switch 2, I already know the other ones are coming, like the Gears, the Halos, the Fortnites, all that stuff coming. But so you said they're gonna have a good show. I agree. They probably will because they're gonna be announced for the PlayStation and Switch, too. That's not a hard prediction. But no, I agree with you. K-Bum, what's another prediction, man? We get 2 more, and then we get out of here.
And 2 more. I have a personal prediction that that I will buy a first party Nintendo. Nintendo's gonna release a first party game that I will buy.
What?
That is my prediction for 22.
Drop bomb. That deserves more than just.
No. You clap if I say buy it and like it. I just said buy it. Liking it is 2 different things.
That developer direct got a better chance of being something great. Nintendo got a game he want to play.
I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna purchase a first party Nintendo game. It has to. They have to create one. They got to.
What if it's Splatoon Raider? Now, this is not my prediction, but what if it's like Splatoon Raider?
Nah, that's rant.
And it's an extraction shooter. What if Splatoon Raider is an extraction shooter?
Rant.
All right.
I don't like extraction shooters like that.
Oh, well, never mind then.
That is not my cup of tea.
That's why we ain't played Helldivers in a long time.
It's not my cup of tea. I play it. Like I haven't even played Arc Raiders yet because I'm not big on extraction shooters.
Okay. So he says it's going to be a first party Nintendo game that he buy this year. He's not guaranteed that he would like it, but he's going to buy it.
Yes.
Okay. That's a different prediction, but I accept it. Okay. So Keith said Microsoft's direct is going to be good next week. K-Bum said Nintendo will have a first party title that causes him to buy it. And K-Bum already said the PlayStation 6 is going to be delayed.
Oh yeah.
So I can't say they're going to show the PlayStation 6 hype.
I mean, your prediction can counteract my prediction. It absolutely can, if that's what you feel.
No, the reason I'm saying I want to say this, but I believe they are going to delay it. But I do have a feeling that we'll start hearing from Sony's mouth, start hearing more about the PlayStation 6, even if it is going to be delayed. But at the same time, like I said in my rant, or my what I said about Yote, honestly, we really don't need PlayStation 6s right now. So I guess, where do I want to go? I don't know. There'll be a mainline direct next month. That's my prediction.
Hold on. You can't keep predicting these.
I do. I do believe that we're going to have a partner showcase this month, and I do believe we're going to have a mainline direct next month. That's what I say. Because you took my God of War. I don't have no prediction for Microsoft. I had one for Sony and a few for Nintendo. I do believe we're going to see, I'll give my last one too. I do believe we're going to see some major first-party title that we haven't seen in a long time from Sony. I believe that. I don't know if that's going to be God of War or Uncharted or some other title. Last of Us, something. We're going to see, it ain't coming out this year, but we're going to see teasers of the next entry into one of these mainline first-party titles. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that wholeheartely.
Man, I would love it to be Infamous, but I know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think they done with Infamous.
Yeah,
that's still one of the best looking games ever. Second Son.
Son was beautiful.
K-Bun, Keith, get your final thoughts. K-Bun, get your finals, then we out of here.
My final prediction is that K-Bum is going to get a first-party Nintendo game this year, and he's going to love it. And my prediction of that game, I will not say because he doesn't like my recommendations.
No, I do not.
All right, K-Bum. Final prediction, and we out this piece.
All right. This is for gaming. I predict that the Steam box is going to have a bigger impact on gaming than what people think.
That's a good take.
I think it's going to. I'll pre-pause this. I think it's gonna fill some holes that's missing
Man,
in.
look, all right.
But we got
What?
smashed, bro.
That was an unnecessary pre-pause.
No, it makes
statement.
sense.
You didn't have to say fill no holes. You could have said, I feel it's going to bridge some gaps. You could have said that. Whole bunch of stuff you could have said. It doesn't fill some holes. Come on, bro.
I think it's going to have a bigger impact on gaming because people have already written it off. I think it's going to have a bigger impact.
And $1,000 they said.
With have you seen? Did you see the price of Rams again?
No,
I think it's going to have a bigger impact on gaming than what people think.
Okay.
I do. Pre-made PCs now, yeah, bigger impact.
Yeah, I was just asking, and I had seen that the price of it was $1,000. I was just curious is that true?
Yeah, I think it's still rumor that they haven't made a decision on the prices, but I think it's going to be around that price.
They got some rumors out that the Switch 2 Lite has been leaked. I don't know if y'all seeing all this. I'm seeing it on my timeline.
Can't do it. I do not like playing with Joy-Cons like that for extended play.
Right.
Nope. I'll wait for the OLED.
Yeah.
Right.
With that being said, that was the show for tonight. First show back for 2026. Stay tuned. We'll be back next week. I will have my official, I plan to, let me say it like that. 'Cause I can't predict my day-to-days. I plan to have a official response to Angry Vigilante by next week. It's going to basically cover what I shared in this. I kind of let the cat out the bag, but oh well. Not everybody's going to listen to the podcast, so I said in the video it'll be first for them. But anyway, we enjoyed ourselves on the night. I'm going to let these dudes sign out. Starting with K-Bum 20. Go ahead, sir.
For sure. No problem, man. I'm looking forward to, especially if one of those predictions were true, I'm looking forward to be able to say the Switch 2. They got smashed, bros, though. Yeah, I can't wait to bring that back out of retirement. But no, I've enjoyed myself today. It's a very good podcast back. I think we had some interesting topics. I think we tackled in a very interesting way. I enjoyed you guys in the comment section. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for being here. Thank y'all for staying through. We see a lot of y'all still up in here watching with us. I appreciate that. Video Game Her, I know you sleep.
Got the phone drooling on the pillow.
But no, you say what?
She probably like, what K-Bum say?
So I enjoy it. And for those who are going to listen to it later, I appreciate you guys. Leave a comment. We want to hit this new year strong. We have been very consistent for a little over a year. You guys have definitely been consistent as well. So we appreciate it. You guys coming through is part of the reason why we keep trying to be consistent, because you guys are looking for it and asking us for it. So appreciate it. Looking forward to next week and having more topics about gaming.
All right. Mr. Norris.
Yes, sir. It was good to be back. You know, we missed the first few weeks of the year, but, you know, life and people being out of state. Anyways, I can't wait to see what this year holds for us as gamers. As Nintendo gamers, minus K-Bum, you know, he has a Switch. But I can't wait to see the surprises. That's why I love Nintendo, because there's always surprises and you don't know what they're going to do and the things that they do. But anyways, we just getting started back, man. Y'all come through, rock with us. Look for that video from Level next week. We're gonna make him do it.
As soon as he starts arguing about Jordan, we'll make him do it.
Oh, man. Well, I'm happy to be back. Enjoyed tonight, man. Felt good to be back on these airways with the fellas. Thank everybody that tuned in on tonight, man. We had a few of y'all in here, starting with, let me see who get back to the top of here. Comic Book Crunch, Nia, Alan Steve, Maddie Jazz. We had Kawan up in his piece. It was that Chariot Man as well, and a few others in here. I think so. Oh, Angry Vigilante, what's up? So, all you guys that kept us company on tonight, we appreciate you guys. Yeah. First in the tuck. Let's book it away. Thought it was a good show. We'll be back, episode 406 next week. Till then, y'all be blessed. Stay safe. Deuces. Peace.
But we got Smash Bros though.